Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, the engagement claims that sparked a storm. What if the biggest obstacle standing between Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet is not romance, not timing, and not Hollywood pressure, but money? That is the claim now circulating online, with dramatic allegations suggesting that Kylie Jenner has supposedly explained why she and Timothée Chalamet have not taken the next step toward marriage. But before we go any further, there is one important point: the statements about financial agreements, infidelity penalties, and an alleged 80% claim on assets have not been independently verified as authentic quotes from Kylie Jenner. So why is this story attracting so much attention? If you follow celebrity news, Kylie Jenner, Timothée Chalamet, Kardashian-Jenner family updates, celebrity relationships, Hollywood romance, and entertainment headlines, you already know that almost every development involving these two can become a global conversation within minutes. And this latest controversy takes that fascination to another level. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have been one of the most closely watched celebrity couples of recent years. Their relationship has generated endless headlines, social media speculation, paparazzi photographs, fan theories, and questions about whether Hollywood's beauty and business powerhouse could eventually marry one of the industry's most recognizable young actors. But the latest viral narrative focuses on something much more complicated: wealth, trust, financial protection, marriage, and the possibility of a prenuptial agreement. The allegation claims that Kylie supposedly discussed financial complications in the relationship because of the difference between her wealth and Timothy's fortune. It further claims that an agreement could include severe financial consequences if either partner were unfaithful, and that Kylie supposedly wanted to protect the majority of her assets. Those are extremely serious claims. And that is exactly why they need to be treated carefully. Kylie Jenner is not simply a reality television personality. She built a massive business empire through beauty, cosmetics, fashion, endorsements, social media, and the Kardashian-Jenner brand. Timothée Chalamet, meanwhile, has built his own fortune and international profile through major Hollywood films and critically acclaimed performances. Put those two worlds together, and the financial questions surrounding a potential marriage become fascinating. But here is where the story gets even more interesting. A celebrity couple does not necessarily need to be experiencing relationship problems simply because marriage has not happened yet. In fact, there could be dozens of reasons why two people choose not to get engaged. Timing, career commitments, family responsibilities, privacy, personal priorities, or simply the decision to take a relationship slowly. That distinction matters because social media often turns uncertainty into certainty. A couple does not announce an engagement, and suddenly rumors begin. One person wears a ring, and the internet declares a wedding is coming. A celebrity misses a public event, and fans start discussing a breakup. And when money enters the conversation, the speculation can become even more explosive. Kylie and Timothée have already experienced intense public scrutiny because their relationship exists at the intersection of two enormous entertainment worlds. Kylie's connection to the Kardashian-Jenner family means her relationships are almost automatically analyzed through the lens of reality television, business, fashion, beauty, and celebrity culture. Timothée comes from a very different Hollywood background. He became internationally recognized through films that established him as one of the most sought-after actors of his generation. His career has continued to expand, bringing him blockbuster attention, award season recognition, major fashion partnerships, and an enormous global fan base. So when these two worlds collide, even ordinary relationship decisions can become major entertainment stories. Now imagine the subject is marriage. Suddenly, everything becomes more complicated. Marriage between two wealthy public figures can involve far more than romance. There can be businesses, property, investments, intellectual property, brand ownership, future earnings, family trusts, existing financial obligations, and, in some cases, prenuptial agreements. A prenup is not necessarily a sign that a couple does not trust each other. For people with substantial assets, it can simply be a legal mechanism designed to establish financial expectations before marriage. That is why the viral claim about Kylie supposedly wanting an arrangement involving a large percentage of Timothee's assets deserves careful examination rather than immediate belief. The alleged 80% figure is particularly sensational. There is currently no reliable confirmation that Kylie Jenner publicly stated that she would receive 80% of Timothée Chalamet's assets in a future marriage. And there is also no verified evidence presented with the viral claim proving that the couple has actually signed such a document. That does not mean the topic of financial planning is impossible. It means viewers should separate what is confirmed from what is being circulated online. And that distinction is becoming increasingly important in modern celebrity news. Because one dramatic sentence can travel across thousands of accounts before anyone stops to ask where it originally came from. A headline gets copied. A social media post gets reposted. A short video removes the original context. Then another account presents the same claim as a confirmed fact. By the time the story reaches millions of viewers, the difference between rumor and reporting can become almost impossible to see. That is especially true when the names involved are Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Their relationship has been under a microscope from the beginning. Fans have followed their public appearances. Photographers have captured their moments together. Entertainment outlets have analyzed their schedules. Social media users have debated their chemistry. And every new appearance has generated another wave of speculation about where their relationship is heading. So the question remains: why haven't Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet become engaged? The honest answer is that, unless either of them personally confirms the reason, nobody outside the relationship can know for certain. And that uncertainty is precisely what keeps the story alive. There is another fascinating element here. Kylie is no stranger to complicated relationships playing out under public pressure. Her personal life has repeatedly become part of the entertainment conversation, while Timothee has historically maintained a much more private image. That difference in public exposure could potentially create its own challenges. Imagine living in a relationship where millions of people have an opinion about your every move. One person has grown up inside a family famous for documenting personal life. The other has built a career where privacy and selective public appearances can be extremely valuable. That contrast alone could make the question of marriage more complicated than a simple celebrity engagement announcement. And now comes the part many viewers may not expect. The most important issue may not actually be money. It could be trust. A marriage involving enormous wealth requires difficult conversations. Who owns what? What happens if the relationship ends? How are business interests protected? What happens to assets acquired before the marriage? What happens to future earnings? How should both people protect their families and existing commitments? These questions can sound unromantic, but for wealthy couples, they can be very real. And if the viral claims about an alleged infidelity clause are being discussed, that introduces another layer. The idea that someone would supposedly have to pay more financially for cheating sounds dramatic enough to become an instant social media sensation. But again, there is no verified evidence establishing that Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have such an agreement. Without a confirmed source, it should be treated as an allegation rather than a fact. Still, the fact that the rumor feels believable to some people tells us something about how audiences view celebrity relationships. Fans often imagine that wealthy couples operate by completely different rules. But the reality may be much more ordinary. Even famous people have to navigate communication, trust, expectations, boundaries, family pressure, career demands, and uncertainty about the future. Money can complicate those issues, but it cannot automatically solve them. And in a relationship this heavily watched, every decision becomes part of the public narrative. That brings us back to Kylie Jenner. She has built a reputation as a powerful businesswoman and one of the most influential personalities in modern pop culture. Her wealth has been discussed repeatedly by media outlets for years. Timothée Chalamet, meanwhile, has established himself as a major Hollywood star whose career trajectory continues to attract enormous attention. So the idea of the two eventually entering a marriage naturally creates questions about how their financial worlds would intersect. Would they combine finances? Keep them separate? Sign a prenup? Create separate trusts? Protect business assets? These are questions that many wealthy couples face, even if the public never hears about them. And perhaps that is the biggest lesson hidden inside this viral story. The absence of an engagement does not automatically mean the absence of love. And a conversation about money does not automatically mean a relationship is failing. Sometimes, serious relationships move slowly precisely because the people involved understand how much is at stake. For Kylie and Timothee, the stakes are unusually high. They are not living an ordinary private life. Their names generate headlines. Their appearances generate photographs. Their relationship generates millions of searches. And their potential engagement would almost certainly become one of the biggest celebrity stories of the moment. That is why every rumor about a ring, a wedding, a breakup, or a financial agreement attracts so much attention. But viewers should remember something important: celebrity speculation can move faster than facts. A dramatic claim may sound convincing. A viral quote may look authentic. A screenshot may appear official. But none of those things automatically make a statement genuine. When it comes to the alleged comments attributed to Kylie Jenner about Timothée Chalamet, financial issues, cheating penalties, and an 80% asset arrangement, there is not enough reliable evidence to present those statements as confirmed facts. And that changes the story completely. Instead of reporting that Kylie has officially revealed the reason for delaying an engagement, the responsible conclusion is that a sensational narrative is circulating online, while the actual reason for the couple's relationship timeline remains private. That may sound less dramatic. But sometimes, the truth is more interesting than the rumor. Because Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet do not owe the public a wedding date. They do not owe fans a prenup. They do not owe social media an explanation for why they are or are not engaged. And until either celebrity confirms what is happening behind closed doors, the public can only observe what they choose to show. Still, one question will continue to dominate celebrity news. Could Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet eventually get engaged? The possibility remains a subject of intense speculation. And if that moment ever arrives, the announcement could trigger a massive global reaction. Fans would analyze the ring. Entertainment outlets would investigate the timeline. Social media would explode. And every detail about their relationship would suddenly become news. But until then, the most important thing to remember is simple. A viral claim is not the same thing as a verified interview. An allegation is not confirmation. And silence about an engagement is not proof of a relationship problem. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet remain one of Hollywood's most fascinating celebrity couples, and their future together will continue to attract attention precisely because so much of their private life remains unknown. So now the question goes to you. Do you think Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are simply taking their relationship slowly, or do you believe financial and personal considerations could be influencing their decision about marriage? Leave your opinion in the comments. And if you want more breaking celebrity news, Hollywood updates, Kardashian-Jenner stories, Kylie Jenner news, Timothée Chalamet updates, celebrity relationship news, and the latest entertainment headlines, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Because when the next major development arrives, you will want to be here for it. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, the questions behind the engagement rumors. But there is another side to this story that deserves attention. When people hear the words Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet in the same headline, the conversation immediately becomes bigger than a normal celebrity relationship story. Their names represent two very different sides of modern pop culture, and that contrast is part of what makes their romance so fascinating to millions of people around the world. Kylie Jenner represents one of the most powerful celebrity families in entertainment history. She has transformed fame into a business empire, built massive social media influence, and remained one of the most recognizable figures in the beauty and fashion industries. Timothée Chalamet represents another kind of Hollywood success. His rise has been driven primarily by acting, major movie roles, critical recognition, global popularity, and an increasingly powerful presence in mainstream entertainment. Together, they create a relationship that seems almost designed for constant headlines. But behind the glamorous photographs and viral moments is a question that fans keep asking. What happens when two extremely successful people decide whether they are ready for marriage? That question becomes even more complicated when both individuals have enormous careers and financial interests to protect. For an ordinary couple, an engagement can be a deeply personal decision. For two international celebrities, it can become a global media event. A simple photograph of a ring can generate millions of views. A change in social media activity can produce breakup rumors. A public appearance can trigger relationship speculation. And a single sentence attributed to either celebrity can become the headline of hundreds of videos. That is exactly why the latest claims surrounding Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet deserve a closer look. The viral narrative suggests that Kylie supposedly discussed financial concerns as one reason she has not rushed into marriage. It also suggests that she is particularly cautious about protecting her wealth. On the surface, that may sound extraordinary. But the broader concept is not unusual. High-net-worth individuals often have complicated financial arrangements, especially when entering marriage. Their financial lives can include companies, investments, property, licensing agreements, brand partnerships, intellectual property, and future income. Kylie Jenner's business interests alone make the financial side of a potential marriage an important topic. However, there is a major difference between saying that wealthy people may use legal financial agreements and claiming that Kylie Jenner has personally demanded a specific percentage of Timothée Chalamet's assets. The second claim requires evidence. And that evidence has not been reliably established. That is the line viewers should keep in mind. Because celebrity news is increasingly shaped by viral content, dramatic claims can sometimes spread far beyond their original context. A statement may be presented as an interview revelation even when the original interview